Well, I'm back. Um, okay, so I couldn't quite fit everything I got into the shot, so I've got some of my apples. I actually have around 10 kilo more apples sitting right there. I use these apples to juice mostly. What we do is we juice the apples, and then we put the juice into cups, and we freeze them, and it makes icy cups. So it's just like having an ice block. Um, so when I want something sweet, I will go for a frozen apple juice, and usually this actual shopping this will last us a week and a half, and I also have general staples that I keep in the cupboard: oats, wholemeal flour, and a bunch of other stuff. I will show you another time all my cupboard stuff that I keep. But yeah, so this is my shopping, and it I'm very happy with it today. It is all fresh, local produce. It smells amazing. You can smell the freshness coming from it. You know, like it smells so good. Yum. And like yeah, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. Cucumbers. I've got a bunch of cucumbers. Like I've got it mounted. It's several layers under here. I've got some my stir fry vegetables, or you know, the bok choy, and is it choy sum, chum soy? I have no idea. Or yeah, but yeah, they're greens, Asian greens, pretty much. My silver beet. Oh, I love silver beet. This is like I always used to have spinach pie when before I stopped eating eggs. And but I figured out that the flavor is still there if you don't have the eggs. So I just do whatever I did when I had the eggs in, and just mush up some butter beans, or whatever they called, the white kind of beans. I think they're called butter beans. I mash them up and put them in with it, and it tastes so good. And you know what? This actually is really salty. Like I never knew that spinach had like kind of a minerally salty taste, but I know that now because I've had it more in its purest form or whatever. What else have I got down here? I've got um, what's it called, leeks? No, not leeks. Spring onions, not leeks. I use these just for extra flavour in all my cooking. So I use that as extra flavour. I have these capsicums. I have, I think, about 7 of these little capsicums. They'll go with the stir fry, and other little dishes I do through the week. Sometimes I do like a Mexican type of dish, or like a almost like a taco wrap type of thing. I'll use the lettuce for the taco wrap thing. Also some onions I'll use in that. Sometimes I'll like dice up some of the, just over here I can't pull it up, but I'll pull that stalk off. Celery. Oh gee, that's nice celery. Gee, listen to this crunch. Oh, I see the juice come out. Oh, that is so fresh. That that tastes like it was picked literally today. Like, Don't worry, guys. I washed all these before I put them down here. I'm real funny about washing my vegetables, so don't worry. They're all clean. Well, that's really nice. So we've got that. We've got some lemons down here. I use them with my avocados. I think I've got 6 or so avocados. I usually it smells nice. It's nice. Almost ready. Not quite ready. I use them. I make like a guacamole type thing with lemon and tomato and salt and pepper, and I'll often have that with like a Mexican type of flavor dish type of thing, or like a dip, or whatever. So what else do I have? Blueberries. I don't usually get these because they're quite expensive, but they were on sale, so I was like, why not? The thing that I love about getting my shopping is the excitement of tasting all the produce, and hoping that I got kind of like good stuff, because you never really know when you're having someone else pick your produce out for you, what you're going to get. So when I get a really good order, and every order I've had from this particular place has been really, really good. So when you get a good order, it's really good. So let's try. Yep, that's good. Yum. I'll just eat them just like that. My daughter loves them as well. So, and they're actually really sweet. Like I've had some, from the local supermarket, and they just taste like, water. They don't have flavor, but these really have flavor. They're quite good. And I will point out that none of this stuff is organic. Oh, some of it might be, but it's not. I haven't bought organic food because I just can't afford it. Like the difference in price is just so tremendous that I just, I find that I wash my stuff. I buy, Australian produce, and that's as good as I can do at the moment. Maybe one day I can grow my own garden, or I can, buy organic, and I'd be able to afford to buy organic, because this order cost, I think it was about $150 something. I don't know what a piece of paper, it was like 150 something. So like I get this, and also I get my when I get all my nuts, my oats, my flour, my grains, my beans and chickpeas and lentils, and when I get all that stuff plus my maple syrup and my almond milks, usually I go through 3 or 4 a week with my family, and I buy like corn crisp, corn cakes, I think they're called. I buy them, and like a bunch of other stuff, and that rounds out to about, I spend 150 on the fruit and vegetables. That lasts me a bit over a week, and then I get between that usually $150 to $200 on products that we need for the house, basically, toilet paper, the staple items that I mentioned, dish liquid, shampoo, conditioner, all that kind of stuff I buy from the general supermarket, and I buy it kind of bi-weekly. Like I try and get that, and then the stuff will last me through, and I'll use it with my order that I get, and so on. So what else do I have here? I was a little bit sad looking at this pineapple, to be honest. I mean, it's an Aussie Gold, which is a good brand type of pineapple, but I'll be honest with you, the last pineapple I got, it was gigantic. It was, I'm not even going to joke, like it was like 5 times the size of this. And for these particular things, like you pay per pineapple. So I think this was like $2.40 for a pineapple. Okay, so and the one that I got last time was 5 times the size for the same price. So like it's a bit of a dud one, but hopefully its flavor makes up for the extra I paid. Honestly, like I'm really stingy with my money because we're on one wage family, and being morbidly obese, it costs us more to live, basically, because there's a lot more expenses like that come with me, basically. So I try and run a really good tight budget. So oh my gosh, this smells, it smells so good. Like I wish you could smell it, because it's just beautiful. And then I've got, that's a rock melon, and I've got me honeydew melon. Sometimes I buy like the not last week, the week, not last order, the order before, I got like 4 or 5 rock melons, because the time before I had got them, and they were so good. They were like the best rock melon I ever had in my life. It was the rock melon, like the flavor I grew up with of fruit and vegetable, the taste of homegrown, or the taste of organic, the taste of beautiful fresh, and it was so sweet, and I loved it that much. I literally lived off rock melon for the entire week, because I and also the shop just down the road also had the exact same ones. It must have been like a crop that, you know, a local crop or something, I don't know. So these rock melons, they were at this shop, and I bought so many, like maybe 15 rock melons that week. Maybe not quite that much, but like I had a lot of rock melons because they were just so good. They were like beautiful. And when you've got beautiful food, that's what you're going to eat. You're going to choose to eat beautiful, fresh, nice food over shit processed crap. I don't want to eat processed crap anymore. I want to eat this good stuff. So I have all my sweet potatoes. These are my I guess carb staple. I don't really eat regular potatoes because I heard they're not as healthy. So I'm just like, you know, I've always chosen sweet potatoes, and so these are my sweet potatoes. I use these for making bread. I will actually make a video of my bread making video sometime because, well, it's like flatbread, but it's bloody amazing. Once you go to this bread, you'll never go back to regular bread. I don't buy normal bread anymore because I make my own and it's so much better. So, and it's better for me because, you know, even the regular bread, and I know because my husband's a baker pastry chef, even the regular bread has additives. Like, it actually has things that you add to it. You know, it's never actually just, you know, flour, water, you know, it's never just that. It's always more. So that's why I've started making my own. He's told me that he's going to start making me some sourdoughs as well at home. So he hasn't started making them yet, but I've been onto him. So if he doesn't start, I'll start making. But I've got my flatbread. I make them in bulk. I freeze them, and that's what I do. So these bananas, I think it's like 13 or 14 kilos of bananas. We peel them, we freeze them. Well, we don't peel them all and we don't freeze them all. We only peel half of the ripest looking ones if they are ripe enough, which these are not at the moment. The ones that we don't peel, they sit in the container, and then, you know, they'll probably last easily a week and a little bit in the box still. You just put them in the box and store them, and they last. And by the time, you know, like you just eat them as they go, and they just get better and better the sweeter they get as they ripen more. Because really, like, you know, until they've got little brown marks and stuff, they're really not ripe. But but it's amazing how fast they ripen up when you have a lot. And, you know, when you're freezing them and stuff, you can pull them and you can pull them out and do them whenever you actually want to do them. So it's just good. I got me Jack pumpkins. I love a pumpkin. Pumpkins are amazing. These will be I'll use them later in the week. I'll use them you know, when things like this, you know, these don't last that many days. You know, they just, you know, they don't last because they're just like the leafy stuff. They don't last. But this pumpkins, they last, you know, they can last a long time. But I will use them within a week, probably a week, and they go in the fridge. If they're in the cupboard, they will go in the fridge within a week, because within that time, I feel like, because it's really hot in Australia, and where I live in particular, my cupboards are really quite warm, and they don't last if I just keep them in the cupboard because it's just too hot. So 1 week, and I put them in the fridge, and it's so sweet, like best tasting. You've got to let them get to that point though, like get them, you know, real fresh and real ripe and ready. And then you make your pumpkin scones. You make pumpkin oat biscuits, and, you know, that's like a natural sweetener. Like, it's amazing how sweet pumpkins actually are. Like, you really can sweeten so much up with it. And, you know, you can do your pumpkin soups, and you can whatever, pumpkin everything. I love me pumpkin. I only like this type though, like it's the sweetener. It is really good. So what else haven't I showed you? I don't know. I think I've showed you everything. Well, this is my shopping. Did I show you? Oh, my oranges. I have some oranges, bunch. I only got 1 kilo of oranges, but gee, they smell good. They smell amazing. I wish you could smell them because they really do smell good, like the citrus. Actually, I'll be doing some craft stuff eventually with some citrus for you guys. Something that I want to share one day. sometime I'll show you the craft things that I do with citrus, because I don't actually waste the, I use the skins, sometimes, and yeah, I'll get to that sometime, but yeah, I think that's everything. Oh, did I show you the carrot? Oh, that's the first thing I showed you. This is what I buy for like a week and a half sometimes, but usually we always run out before 2 weeks are up. So what I plan go 1 week that, 1 week the supermarket shop one. So this would be 2 weeks worth, but it doesn't last 2 weeks. It only lasts maybe a week and a half, and then we supplement what we bought with. There's a little shop down the road, and it has really nice fruit, and they always have, which I love, they have the ladyfinger bananas marked down when they get the brown spots and stuff, which is silly because that's when they're perfect, and they always mark them down to like $1 for a massive bag, and I'm just like, yep. So we go and we always check that shop for the bananas, because I mean, $1 and they're perfectly ripe. They've ripened them for you, so I always go for that. I don't know if they realise they're perfect how they are. Oh, that's what I didn't show you. Oh, this baby. Look at this girl. She is, and I'm calling her she because she is so fine. She's heavy. And you know what? It was on sale. This beautiful girl was on sale. So it was only $7, and the week before, or the time before, it was like $14 or $12, and it was only small, and it was smaller. But this one, it's gonna be good. I can't wait to get into this. It smells good. So that's pretty much it. Oh, I'm gonna pack this away, and yeah, so yeah, so I think you guys should definitely try and check out your like farmers market or grower's own market, or look what's in your area, because it's really convenient. You can get bulk good quality food, and it's more quality than you can get really anywhere, like other than picking it yourself. It is literally straight from the farmers. It is straight from the farm fresh, and it is good quality. It is brilliant quality actually, and if you have food in abundance, it's going to be easier to eat that than shit. So I'm going to be eating this, and this week I'm going to make some videos. I might do a mukbang or mukbang, whatever they call it, the eating kind of show, because I get bored, and I cook. So usually, I sit here and I cook, and so I thought, maybe I can show you my recipes, and you can have lunch with me or something. So I will make a video sometime in the future, maybe a week at a time of mukbang of me eating this, maybe sooner. It depends how enthusiastic I get, and how and it just depends on what I'm up to, and hopefully, I mean, I have plenty of time. It's just physically doing stuff, it can be hard sometimes. I also want to do I want to show you what type of exercise I've been doing, and I'll do a video on that too sometime. So that's what you have to look forward to. And yeah, okay, see you. Have a great day, and okay, that's it. I need to stop this. I need to stop the video. Okay. You guys, I gotta show you this. I actually was packing all my stuff up. I gotta show you this. Look, look, look. Hang on. Look how fresh this is. Hang on, let's see if we can see it. I don't know. Can you guys see that? Hang on, let me see. He's like walking along. Do you guys see him? Look at it. It's a little ladybug. That's how fresh this food is. Oh, okay. I gotta get him out. So I gotta go put him out. So I gotta get my husband to put him outside. So I'm gonna go get him to do that. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Can you guys see it? I hope you can. Like, I mean, look. See? It's on my bok choy. I wonder if it was eating it. Well, that's a good sign, because maybe that means less chemicals. Yay! Okay.